Hey Taurus babies, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Gonna do a quick 4-card spread for the weekend update for Taurus babies. I hope y'all are having a good week. Mine started out alright and it has just turned to shit. So moving right along. Gonna make this be what it be and make it do what it do. One more shuffle, Taurus. One more shuffle. 4 cards. And the usual 1 card for overall energy for the weekend. We're going to do 3 for guidance. And I'm going to pull an oracle card. How about that? Thinking about doing just an oracle card thing. Just pull an oracle card for every sign. Not sure if I'm going to do that or not. It takes time. And the time is not so much in the reading as it is in the uploading because, well, you know, YouTube, whatever. All right, I'm going to cut these one more time. 4 cards. Universe, 4, Taurus, weekend update. So here we go. And a reminder, I read my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. First is the Ace of Wands. Second is the 8 of Swords. Third is the 9 of Swords. Oh, Jesus, what are we doing this weekend? And the 4th card is the 4 of Coins from underneath the deck. 8 of Coins. So this is all us. A little bit of fire and a little bit of air. But this is us. Us's. So looking at our overall energy for the next 3 or 4 days, Taurus, we need to just keep plugging. I know it sucks. Whatever. It is what it is. It's not a whole lot we can do at this point. But just really, if you're single or if you're kind of in between relationships, however that's working for you, this is definitely coming back as a romantic thing. We're gonna have to just keep working, and the work is not on any one relationship. It's on ourselves and our relationship to ourselves, and how we're perceiving things and how we're handling difficult situations in our life. And the only thing that can really come back is you got to keep working at it. You can't give up. You can't lose hope. You can't just go fuck it. You just have to keep working on you and trying to be the best you that you can be. I just posted up on Facebook on all my pages that money, and I'm saying this because it's resonating with me and it might resonate with some of you. Money is not what anything should be about. If you're dealing with something, you should be dealing with it from not only just your head, but you got to put your heart in it. And I'm not talking about making a head over heart decision. I'm talking about just having your heart in everything that you do. When you're treating people, you know, remember, they're human beings too. When you're getting into an argument with your partner, remember, their feelings get hurt as well. And I think sometimes we don't think about that. I know I'm guilty of it. So we just need to be mindful that, you know, it's not always about our head and about logic. Sometimes it's about what's in your heart and getting up and standing in your truth about what's in your heart. Our first card, the Ace of Wands, is telling me that we need to get back to some playtime. In a nutshell, we need some new inspiration. This card is about inspiration, that spark, and the energy that's resonating back is that we are not, those of us that are struggling with relationships, trying to get one, trying to keep one, we are not finding enough inspiration in the people that we are dealing with. Y'all hear me? We are not finding enough inspiration, which means then that we're dealing with people that are not necessarily on our level. So we need to get back and find that inspiration, that thing that motivates us to do better, be better, reach for higher. I think a lot of Tauruses, myself included, and all my Taurus buddies that I know are watching this, we've been settling because, you know, the struggle is real. You're looking for a good partner and a good mate and somebody that's got your back and that ain't full of bullshit and ain't lying to you every other second and just fucking with your head. But sometimes we need to reach beyond what we know and who we know and look for something different, so we can continue to have that sense of awe and wonder. You know, I listen to older couples when they talk about their relationships and the things they've been through in 30, 40, 50, even 60 years. And the one thing that resonates with all of them, and the one common thread among all of them, is that they were always in awe of their partner. What's coming to mind, and those of you that ain't one way or the other politically, or you are one way or the other, you might go, oh, what you bring them up for? But I'm using them as an example because you can see it. George and Barbara Bush. I'm not a Republican, so don't get me twisted. But when I'm looking at them as a couple, if you look at film and things that have been on TV about the two of them since they've passed, they loved each other. And they were all about each other. And they had fun with each other. You ain't got to like them. You don't got to vote for nobody in their family, do none of that. Look at the relationships. Look at high-profile relationships that have been around for a while. Will and Jada Smith, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, even though they're not married. But look at those relationships. And if you listen to those people, Ruby Dee and Ossie Davis. Ossie Davis has since died, but Ruby Dee, as far as I know, I think she's still living. Listen to what they say about their partner. And it's always, you'll always hear that sense of, damn. You know, you still in love with this, you're still in love with this clown after 50 years. Excuse me. You got to wonder, what are they doing that I didn't do? And I think the thing is that they found people that inspired them. And when you're with somebody that doesn't inspire anything in you, you just end up with a relationship that's not fulfilling to you. And we as Tauruses, in particular, we have to have something that inspires us. People think we just, bulls in the china shop, and all they can relate to us or associate us with is our temper. But we are much more than our temper. We're intelligent. Many of us are intellectual. Many Tauruses are entertainers, professors, teachers, from nursery school all the way through graduate school. So we're not dumb by any stretch of the imagination just because we are Tauruses. We're very intelligent, probably one of the very intelligent groups of the zodiac, if you will. So we have to continually find things that inspire us. So Taurus, I'm going to tell you this weekend, if you're on the hunt, you go to the club like we do, and you're looking for somebody. Number one, maybe that's not the place. Number two, if you are there and there are a lot of people there, look for the person that you think might inspire you beyond Friday or Saturday night, that can say something to you to make you think. Not the person that's just going to pay the bills, or the one that's going to follow you around like a puppy dog, but the one that's going to challenge you and inspire you to be your best you. The next card, the Eight of Swords, it blends right in with this. Get the fuck up out your head and put down all the self-restrictive things you have in place. I'm not talking to this one because they have no car. And I'm not talking to that one because they ain't got no job. Okay, and I get that. You need a car, you need a job. But don't let that be the only thing that keeps you from dealing with a person. Because you done dealt with some people that had all of that and wasn't shit. I'm just saying. So look at, number one, what's in somebody's heart. Take the damn blinders off and get out the field with the swords in it. You hear me? And start looking around you at people that inspire you, and don't put these horse blinders on, like I'm just only going to do this. Because you're limiting yourself as to what you can get as far as a partner is concerned and what you can do for someone else. I'm not telling you to mess with the bum down the street with the wine bottle. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying think outside of where you normally go and take the blinders off. This is all self-imposed emotional shit. You don't have to be there. You're just there because it's like, fuck it, I don't know what else to do. So I'm just going to put these blinders on and act like I don't see what the fuck is going on and hope that I don't walk through this field of swords and get stuck in a butt. Nah, you ain't got to do that. Just take the blinders off. This is all on us. We just take the blinders off. Same thing. Don't lay up in bed at night going, oh God, what did I do wrong? Be you. And you know what? When you're your most authentic self, you're not up at night worrying about what somebody else is thinking. And that's difficult to hear if you think you're being your most authentic self. If you're worrying about what other people are saying about you, that's not lending to you being your most authentic self. If you're worried that your partner is going to stray outside of the relationship and you up at night, wondering what you can do to your eyelashes and your eyebrows to make him stay or her stay, that's not what love is about. It isn't. So I'm going to tell you, go to bed. You ain't got to be who you are. All the way, inside and out. Be who you are and know that the right person is going to come. You ain't got to sit up at night wondering like, oh, Jesus, you ain't spend a whole weekend, the 2 days you do have off or the 1 day you do have off. You can't get no sleep because you wondering what somebody else is wondering about you. Fuck them. If they can't take a joke, fuck them. Move along. Don't stay up at night doing this crazy shit. It's not necessary. 4 coins. And I know I'm talking to somebody, so that's why I'm not shutting up. I know there's quite a few of you that hear me out here. We don't need to be guarded. We don't need to be guarded about a goddamn thing. If you are being who you are, if you are being true to yourself, you don't have to be guarded. Just because you're being true to yourself does not mean you might not get hurt. That is not what that means at all. But you can't let nothing in. If your hand is closed, you can't get no money. The same thing. If your heart is closed because you're worried about getting hurt, you can't get no love. You have to open it up. And when you open it up, somebody can take something out and replace it with something else. I'm just saying. So I know it's Tauruses, and this is a coin card, so it's definitely about the earth signs. You see all that green in the background. I know we have a tendency to get closed up. We can shut some shit down quickly. When we're done and don't want to talk and our feelings are hurt, mess with a bull and see what you get. Not only will you get the bull in the china shop, when we get done, we will act like we don't know who you are. Taurus, all I'm saying is, it's no reason to be guarded. You're not going to get any kind of love in if your heart is closed. If it's open, you may get hurt. But learn from that and do better next time. A lot of times we get hurt just because we make fucked up choices. So don't make no fucked up choices. You don't have to. And if you're not sure of what you think you need to have in your life, I'm going to tell you, sit down, write some shit out. Writing helps. If you are not a writer, talk out loud. Okay, you ain't no crazier than the next person, and we got enough crazy people to look at nowadays on TV. All you can do is cut the news on. There's plenty of crazy people. So you talking to yourself, trying to get your head right, is probably not the worst thing you could do. Let's see what universe has for guidance for us, Taurus. First card, Princess of Cups. Second card, the Star card. Third card is the Judgment card. I don't like talking about this shit because I'm an emotional person, so it's difficult for me to put emotional distance on shit. It is. And while I've sat here for the last 9 or 10 minutes talking about opening your heart, if you are in, universe is throwing this back at me, if you are in a relationship that's not doing what you need it to do for you, and you feel like you got your emotions all tied up in it, time to take a step back and put some emotional distance between you and a little fishy in the bowl. That's what it's time to do. Put some and I know when you feel like you care about somebody or you love somebody, the last thing you want to do is put a river, an ocean, a lake in between you and the person or the object of your affection. But sometimes it's good to do so you can get some clarity on what may be wrong in the relationship, what may be wrong with you, because you may be hurting about something and, just moving at the speed of light every day, going to work, taking care of kids, taking care of parents, doing all this other stuff. You don't realize that there are things that are hurting you and you're projecting them out, but you haven't dealt with them. So maybe it's not a bad idea to put some emotional, the universe is telling you, just put some emotional distance. You ain't got to put no chasm. It ain't got to be the Grand Canyon, but put some emotional distance between you and the situation that you're worrying about. The second card, they're coming. I know you heard me and 12 other readers say, it's coming, your love's coming, us all the way. It's right, corner, it's right there. We are nothing without our hope. We can't be anything without our wishes. We can't get nowhere without our dreams. I'm just saying. So the universe is telling you, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop wishing. It's coming. But timing is every damn thing. It is. And if it ain't time, even the person, the object of your affection is standing right there in your face. If it's a struggle, then it's not time. Use the delay time, the wait time. Again, put some emotional distance on it. Work on opening your heart up. Judgment card, the last card of advice from the universe. Another one of them things we hear, this cliche almost. I'm sorry the light is flashing, but it's cliche almost. But forgive people. You know, you cannot hang on to hurting shit just because somebody hurt you. Forgive people. Realize the rest of these folks running around here are human just like we are. And they make mistakes. That doesn't mean because you forgive them, you have to get back into an abusive relationship, or you have to get back into a relationship that wasn't fulfilling. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying forgive that person for fucking around with you. That's what I'm saying. And for messing with your head, and for making you cry at night, and for making you feel like shit. Forgive them. Because trust me, karma's a bitch and it's coming straight to their door. Wasn't warranted. Didn't need to happen. Karma's a bitch. That's all I'm going to say. So what you need to remember, and what this card represents in this reading, is forgiveness. You need to forgive those that have hurt you, because as long as you hold on to the anger and the pain, you're going to continue to get more anger and more pain. Let's see what the oracles got for guidance for Taurus for the weekend update. So it looks like this weekend is going to be a chill Netflix, get a glass of wine, sit back. If you smoke weed, this is a good weekend probably to roll one and sit there and contemplate some shit. I'm just saying. If you drink, this is a good weekend to get you a bottle of wine, Moscato, whatever you're doing, and think about what's going on, because I guarantee you, next couple of weeks ain't going to be so slow. That I know for sure and for certain. So here's what the universe is telling us. What do you love, Taurus? What do you love? What thing makes you look like that? It doesn't say who. It says what. What do you love? Is it music? Is it movies? Is it live plays? Is it Tyler Perry? Is it Stephen King? Steven Spielberg? Whoopi Goldberg? What do you love? Comedies? Sad movies? Romantic comedies? What is it? Old cars? Fuck it. Roller skating? Ice skating? What do you love? Eating pizza on Saturday afternoon? Eating Chinese on Sunday? What is it? Maybe this is a good weekend to sit down and write down some things that you love. And that you're grateful to have those things that you love. Because the universe don't love nothing more than being thanked and appreciated for some shit they done kicked out to your butt that you loved. What do you love, Taurus? What do you love? I love my Taurus babies. Weekend update is over. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, y'all.